bá ń gbọ́ tó ń sẹ́ wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ tó tún milẹ̀ tìtìtìtì ẹ̀jẹ̀ méjì kì í dáṣà ìkànnì Aláyọ̀ rédíò ló ń dún tó tún kilẹ̀ pálapàla gbé kúrò ń bẹ̀ ó ń dùn mọ́ nínú.
Fọlọ́run mú tó ń ṣe.
Ojúmọ́ ti mọ́ èdìdé.
Àgbẹ̀rà wa nínú ilé pé a kú ojúmọ́ lénìí.
Ọ̀wá orí ìṣòkò ṣàlùṣí wa.
A dúpẹ́ fọlọ́run o, ọba tó tún ṣọ́ wa nínú àánú ẹ̀. Jẹ́mú kí wá nínú ilé Aláyọ̀ tẹ́ tí ń gbọ́ wa nínú ilé yìí.
Ojúmọ́ ayọ̀ ló mọ́ mi.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa lójoojúmọ́ bá ti máa ń ṣe náà ní láàárọ̀ yìí.
Má jẹ́ pé má jẹ́.
Àtúnkìrà wa kú ojúmọ́ o.
Yóò fi dé o.
Ojúmọ́ ayọ̀ ló mọ́ mi ṣàlàyé.
Ojúmọ́ Aláyọ̀ lè tò etí máa dé sétí ìgbọ́ yín nílé iṣẹ́ rédíò Aláyọ̀ online radio TV.
Mo lójúmọ́ ayọ̀.
Ilé iṣẹ́ àlùbáríkà tó kalẹ̀.
Lànà ni màá bọ̀.
Ilé iṣẹ́ tí gbogbo ayé ń gbọ́.
Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ pé má jẹ́ òjò iná. Má jẹ́ pé má jẹ́ òjò iná sí rẹ̀.
A kí wa nínú ilé ìpè a kú ojúmọ́ o.
Ojúmọ́ ayọ̀ ló mọ́ mi ṣàlàyé.
On Alayo Online Radio TV, I am Oluwatoyin Elebute, bringing you the top stories making headline this afternoon. These are the headlines. 2027 Rep carve in, back Senate on electoral amendment. Federal government to stop salary of ghost workers from March 2027. I will even oppose myself if Peter Obi is contesting, said Dati Baba Ahmed. And in the world of business, Dangote 900 billion naira 2025 tax exiles federal government. And Nigerian could strengthen below 1,000 naira against US dollar before the end of 2026. And in the world of sports, UCL playoff, Real Madrid beat Benfica, PSG edge 5-goal thriller against Monaco. Arsenal trips to sign World Cup winner with 54 goals, 31 assists in blockbuster move. Before the news and details, let's quickly go on a break.
Ẹ̀yin ènìyàn ẹ wá gbọ́ tuntun ìròyìn ayọ̀ ni mo mú wá fún yín nípa àjọ ọmọlúàbí tí a pè ní àjọ Yorùbá Land Health Charity Foundation tí wọ́n bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí àti lókè òkun. Ẹ súnmọ́ bí ẹ wá fetí gbéyàwó ọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn àjọ yìí nílẹ̀ yìí àti lókè òkun wà fún mímọ rírì ìdàgbàsókè àti láti lè gbé èdè òun àṣà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ga ní Nàìjíríà àti ní diaspora. Ṣíṣe ìdásílẹ̀ àṣà lóríṣiríṣi fún ìrónilágbára ìrànlọ́wọ́ nípa ètò ìwé kíkà fún ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Lápapọ̀ kò tán síbẹ̀ o. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tí wọ́n ń gbé nílẹ̀ yìí tí wọ́n sì fẹ́ darapọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìgbáyégbádùn àwarawa àti ìbáṣepọ̀ tó mọ́yán lórí. Fi ara ẹni jì pẹ̀lú ṣíṣe olùtọ́nà nípa ètò ìmúpadàbọ̀sípò láti lè jẹ́ ká mọ̀ dájú wípé a lè ní ìbáṣepọ̀ tó lọ́rìn tí kò sì ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ètò òṣèlú tàbí ẹ̀sìn kankan. Bí kò ṣe nípa àṣà tó múnádóko láàrin ara wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá àti ìwàláàyè. Ìtọ́jú ara wà o, ìtọ́jú ẹyin, ìtọ́jú ojú wà lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Lábẹ́ ìṣàkóso Yorùbá Land Health Charity Foundation. Pẹ̀lú olùdarí àjọ Mr. Abdullahi Mustapha Elewi-Odo. Yorùbá Land Health Charity Foundation. Àjọ tí kò rọ̀gbọ̀kú léjọba. Tó sì ṣe ìdápadà ayọ̀ òun ìfẹ́ láàrin ọmọ Yorùbá nílẹ̀ yìí àti lókè òkun.
Ará àdúgbò mo gbé titun dé o. Pẹ̀lú locate my ride. Ọkọ̀ lílò pẹ̀lú ààbò tó péye dìrọ̀rùn gbà. Locate my tracking solution that sends you an instant alert the moment your car moves without your permission. Kí èèyàn fowó lárọ̀ kọ̀ bìgìnì. Ará àdúgbò mo gbé titun dé o. Pẹ̀lú locate my ride. Ọkọ̀ lílò pẹ̀lú ààbò tó péye dìrọ̀rùn gbà. Locate my ride is a smart car tracking solution that sends you an instant alert the moment your car moves without your permission. Kí èèyàn fowó lárọ̀ kọ̀ bìgìnì. Kó túmọ̀ wá káyà sókè torí àwọn ajínasẹ̀ tí ń jẹun ajígbọ́n. Whether you are at home, at work, or asleep, locate my ride. Keep what real-time update, detailed report, customizable alarm ní ọmọ bí ọkọ̀ rẹ̀ gbé wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀rọ ìgbàlódé tí ilé-iṣẹ́ locate my ride gbé dé lásìkò yìí. Just confidence and peace of mind. You can protect your car, your investment by calling or WhatsApp locate my ride on 0807.
ó pẹ́ tí mo ti ń gbọ́ rédíò káàkiri ayé ìgbà tí mo ṣalábàápàdé aláyọ̀ rédíò tv rédíò tó bu àyà ogún oúnjẹ fẹ́ gbé ó tún wọ́n gbà wó bọ̀ ó tún wọ́n ṣe bẹbẹ yàtọ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ káàkiri àgbáyé ni wọ́n ti ń gbé wa kábíyèsí gbogbo àwọn ìkànnì míì ẹ bá ń ṣe fìlà kórí adé kábíyèsí alára àgbáyé dání ìkànnì aláyọ̀ jẹ́ fún gbogbo ìkànnì míì ògbóǹtarìgì ni wọ́n níbi ká ṣe live broadcast music training live streaming photoshoot studio ẹ̀ka ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ audio mixing studio àti àwọn ètò lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí ìròyìn tó gbóná fẹlẹ́lẹ́fẹlẹ́lẹ́ àti gbígbé àṣà àtẹ̀sìn lárugẹ ètò nípa lọ́kọláya eré ìdárayá láti ẹnu àwọn atọ́kùn tó dáńtọ́ opposite glory filling station ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ odò along ọjọ́ ìwó road ìbàdàn láfi kalẹ̀ sí ẹ lè pè wá sórí 0913-609-243 tàbí 0707-979-0863 aláyọ̀ rédíò tv ìkànnì tí kò lẹ́gbẹ́. tó bá ń gbọ́ tó sẹ́ wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ tó tún bulẹ̀ títí ẹ̀jẹ̀ méjì kì í jáṣà ìkànnì aláyọ̀ méjì òní dún tó tún pilẹ̀ pálapàla gbàgbé kúrò ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dùn mọ́ nínú.
Welcome back now the news in details. Abuja French Somo and filled the National Assembly yesterday as minority members of the House of Assembly Representatives staged a dramatic walkout over continuous provision in the Electoral Act Amendment Bill. Even as police tear gases protesters demanding mandatory electronic transmission of results ahead of the 2027 general election. On a market day by the high political drama, heated arguments and street protests, the House caved into pressure and adopted Clause 60(3), which provides for both real-time electronic and manual transmission of electronic results. It also passes Clause 84, dealing with the mode of the nominalizations of candidates by political parties. The development triggered outrage from opposition lawmakers, civic society organizations, organized labor and pro-democracy activists who accused the National Assemblies of weakening electoral safeguard and assemblies of weakening electoral programming rigging into law. This was as the Senate amended the Electoral Act to reduce the notice period of the elections from 360 days to 300 days, paving the way for adjustment of the 2027 general election timetable. Though adverting a clash with the Ramadan fasting period, the upper chambers also, for the second time in 1 week, rejected real-time electronic transmission of elections, manual transmission where network fails, while 15 kicked against the provision. Walkouts over Clause 60(3), 84 trouble begins during clause-by-clause considerations of the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2025 in the Committee of the Whole. The House has earlier rescinded its December 2025 passage of the bill to address identified inconsonancies before recommitting it for fresh deliberations, but proceeding turns continuous while lawmakers considered Clause 60(3). The federal government has ordered that salaries of the federal civic servants who fail to complete a nationwide verification and skills assessment will be stopped from March 2026. Niger News report that the decision followed the conclusion of a personal audit and skill gap analysis carried out across the federal civil service. The difference was contained in an official memo issued by the Office of the Head of the Civic Service of the Federation and signed by the Head of the Service, DG Esther Wanson Jack. The memo was addressed to the chairman of the Federal Civic Service Commission, Tunji Olaokwa, and was seen on Tuesday. The audit exercise, known as the BASGA project, began in 2025 as part of the effort to reform the public service. It was introduced after a directive by President Bola Tinubu during the 2025 International Civic Service Week. The aim was to ensure that only qualified and properly placed workers remain in the system and to identify irregular names on the federal payroll. Though the process started last year, the office of the head of the service said some officers has not completed either the physical verification or the online skill assessments. As a result, a final 2 weeks window has been approved to allow affected workers to regularize their record before the exercise is permanently closed. According to the memo, the final mop-up verification will take place from February 16 to February 27, 2026 in Abuja. The physical verification will be conducted at Atiku Hall, Block A, first floor, and Afolabi Hall, Block D, first floor, both located at the office of the head of the Civic Service of the Federation. Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed, the 2023 vice presidential candidate for the Labour Party, has said that he would oppose anyone who would be contesting against Peter Obi in the 2027 election. Baba Ahmed, while speaking in an interview on Trust Television, noted why he might have been ambition to view for the president of Nigeria. He does not think there is a better candidate than Obi. A running mate to Obi in the 2023 presidential election. Baba Ahmed said he would like the former Anambra governor to take over the affair of the nation. He said if Peter Obi is contesting, he will oppose someone challenging him. Even if that someone is myself, I will oppose myself to challenge Peter Obi. He said. Speaking further, Baba Ahmed noted that this is only desire for Nigerian that is growing insecurity and instant killings across the nations are nipped into the pond. He also expressed deep concern over the countless ransakings of villages, destructions of home and property by terrorists and bandits alike. According to him, it is inappropriate for the bad people to continue to misrule Nigeria. I would like Peter Obi to win again in 2027. My main ambition is to stop the killing. I don't want every I will read the newspaper. There is a news dimension to the insecurity. There are some villages sacked, some places in Benin State, in Plateau State. I don't like that kind of news, and I just cannot sit down and let. I don't want to use the word now and let bad people continue to misrule us, Baba Ahmed said. And the Nigerian has appreciated the nearly 2 years highest against the United States dollars as both of the official and pari foreign exchange market on Tuesday. The Central Bank of Nigerian data showed that the Nigerian further strengthened on Tuesday to 1,335 naira 96 kobo per dollar, up from 1,347 naira 78 kobo on Monday, the highest rate since October 2024. This means that the Nigerian gained 11.82 naira per dollar on a day-to-day basis at official foreign exchange market. Similarly, the naira surged significantly by 10 naira at the black market to close at 1,490 naira on Tuesday, up from 1,400 naira on Monday. The development comes as the country foreign recorded sustained rise to $48.37 billion as of February 16, 2026, according to the Apex Bank data. News report that the naira bounced back again the dollar on Monday. And in the world of sport, Arsenal have been tipped to make a sensation move for former Manchester City forward Julian Alvarez with club legend Emmanuel Petit identifying the Argentine as private striker for Mikel Arteta. Speaking in Ignition Casino, Pet claimed that the Atletico Madrid striker possesses the personalities and character required to elevate the Gunners to the next level of European football. Petit believed that the tactical set-up at the Emirates and the strong contingent of the Spanish-speaking players would allow the 26-year-old to thrive. Speaking to Ignatius Casino, quote by the Mirror, Petit said, "While Julian Alvarez was playing for City, I really like him. He didn't start every single game, but every time he played, he has been really special. He can score goal and give us, but he's got tempered personality and character." Despite Alvarez leaving the City in search for more regular minutes, Petit suggested that Pep Guardiola would likely be very happy to have him back, underscoring the high regard in which the forward is held across the Premier League. Before the round up of the let's quickly get a quick recap of our top stories. 2027 Reps carve in, back Senate on Electoral Act amendments, federal government to stop salaries of ghost workers from March. And 2027, I will even oppose myself if Peter Obi is contesting Baba Ahmed. And in the world of business, Dangote 900 billion naira 2025 taxes exist federal government. Naira could strengthen below 1,000 naira against. And in the world of sports, UCL playoff, Real Madrid beat Benfica, PSG edge 5-goal thriller against Monaco. Arsenal trip to sign World Cup winner with 54 goals, 31 assists in blockbuster move. And that's all we have now on our nationwide news at noon on Alayo Online Radio TV. You can follow us on all social media platforms: TikTok, YouTube, X, Facebook, Instagram. For more, I am Oluwatoyi. Thank you for listening.
tó bá ń gbọ́ tó sẹ́wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ tó tún milẹ̀ tìtìtìtì ẹ̀jẹ̀ méjì kì í dáṣà ìkànnì Aláyọ̀ rédíò ló ń dún tó tún kilẹ̀ bálabàlà gbé kúrò ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ń dùn mọ́ nínú.